Team Namibia today unveiled a premier business matchmaking event titled Adventure Business Matchmaking. The platform has been created in response to a business need by local entrepreneurs who require and request for facilitated access to business support facilities and consumer markets. To expand this business today earlier spoke to Team Namibia Chief Executive Officer Desiree Matthias, and here's that discussion.
Adventure is a new concept to Team Namibia. We have partnered together with FABlab, the innovation hub, and we've brought this concept to Namibia. Adventure focuses on two business needs. It is the need for SMEs particularly to access consumer markets to boost their productive capacities, and also the need expressed by SMEs to access resources in order for them to expand their operations, also to boost their productive capacities.
Do you think that model is suitable for business environment in Namibia? I mean, we've had cases from neighboring South Africa and so on.
Well, it is a first for Namibia, and this is the debut premiere. So we are trying to see if the format and the structure and our approach specifically at Team Namibia will serve the interest and the need of our members. We have received a lot of support and a lot of committed interest from various institutions who represent different resources and capacities, and we think that we are onto something good.
So how different will it be, will this event be from the other offerings which Team Namibia has offered to its members?
It's complementary to all of our efforts that we have been working on to support the SMEs. Historically, we've gone into the retail environment to merchandise the shelving space to increase visibility. We've also taken a digital approach by creating an A to Z business directory of all the Team Namibia members. This event is the third leg, more experiential. We are bringing the business person who is our member into the audience of an esteemed plenary who have committed that they are prospecting for opportunities to invest in.
So this event will also be in two categories. Is there a reason for that? Is it because participants will be SMEs and bigger establishments, or what are the underlying reasons for categories?
So we've separated the categories and we've called them Connect and Spark. The Sparks are the graduates from the FABlab Intensive Product Development Program, the IPD program, which FABlab is implementing on behalf of the Ministry of Trade. They have undergone a 3-month intense workshop, and they now are ready with a sound business plan, a financial plan, product prototypes are in place, intellectual property and antecedents have been applied for, and they are ready to present a compelling innovation as a start-up business to a panel of investors. The Connects, on the other hand, represent Team Namibia's SMEs who are already in the business and have been established, but they are seeking opportunities for growth. And we hope to present them to a panel who can provide them the resources or the access that will enable them to catalyze and grow.
Will this be accessible to all your members, all the SMEs who are your members, or was there a selection criteria?
Yes, an initial call for participation was extended to our entire national member network. However, there was a vetting process in order for us to select those business cases that have the most propensity for growth. We are specifically looking at cases that are showing evidence that they'll develop the market and not just grow and cannibalize their competition, but they have the potential to create new value streams up and down.
What do you expect? What are the expected outcomes from this event?
It is very difficult to have a guarantee. We are hoping that our candidates will impress the panel. We are hoping that our panel will be able to identify definite businesses that have a case, and that they will then follow the due diligence and offer the rewards that they have committed.
And who are the judges? The panelists, I mean, for tonight's event?
We have received very good support and commitment from various institutions who represent a plethora of resources. Specifically, I can mention Point Break and business partners and the financial institutions. We have the Environmental Investment Fund and AGRA, who represents both the business development unit as well as the retail side for wholesale. We have the Ministry of Industrialization, Trade and SME Development, specifically the Directorate of Industrial Development, and a few others.
So what were the reasons for the panelists to comprise of local Namibians only?
Well, the interest is growth at home. So we believe that we are talking to their priority areas for development. We've selected our candidates to also talk to the government objective for development. So the sectors that are represented within our candidates are talking to the immediate needs of our prospecting investors.
What are the main sectors, if you can run us through some of them?
We have 9 sectors represented, but some of them are agro-processing, agriculture, cosmetic and garment manufacturing, as well as some social developmental projects.
Okay. Now, Desiree, do we see events of this nature, apart from the one that's slotted for tonight, taking place every now and then, so that it's not a once-off thing for SMEs out there?
Thank you for that question, Blanche. The IPD program, which is being implemented by FABlab, is a 3-month cycle. So it's a quarterly program, and at the end of every quarter we're going to have a new breed of graduates. And it is our intention at TeamNamibia to continue with that venture on a quarterly cycle. So every 4 months, businesses will have an opportunity to present their case to a panel.
I was saying that speaking of graduates, most of the time they are referred to as job seekers and not job creators. Do you think initiatives such as this one will help fill that gap?
Yes. In this context specifically, I refer to the graduate as one who has just completed the IPD program.
Yes.
But yes, they are not previously self-employed. This would be their first time in business, and they are fresh startup innovators. We've selected their specific organizations and business concepts because they have demonstrated the potential to create employment and to make an economic contribution.
Is there anything else you'd like to add with regard to Adventure Business Matchmaking event?
Only to invite the Namibian publics to follow the concept and to participate in the future events.
Well, that was the TeamNamibia CEO, Desiree Matthias, elaborating more on the need to connect SMEs with established companies and individuals through the matchmaking model. We will be right back with more news after this trip to the marketplace.